Hi there! Welcome to another episode of Four Guys on a Hill. I'm your host, Dank, with all my propane Bobbies. Bobby 1, Bobby 2, and Bobby 3.
Who's going to fuck up next?
Not me.
It's going to be Nitro, because I got everything down.
I've got everything
I'm
down.
a professional.
Everyone's
I'm
probably
a
watching
professional.
this and thinking, what the fuck are you all talking about? This is our third time
To the people-
starting
like
this.
our sixth time.
Yeah.
Oh, quit making
First,
up.
Like our
Sniggle
10th
fucked
time.
up about twice. I don't
We're in a
remember
private
how
call
he
on
did it.
Discord and it fucked up. I think that y'all
Sounded
are
like
fucking
he
me.
was
That's
sitting
what
by
it was.
one of those
It's-
TVs, like making the static projection or whatever. You know, when you click on the
I
wrong
was
It's
selecting
channel.
the wrong
yeah.
audio source.
And Snaggle's the biggest YouTuber, and he's the least professional.
Come on, man.
I am the least
And then it was,
professional.
and then it was
Let's
Assassin, and next up is going to be Nitro.
No, next up is going to be Jack.
It's gonna. It's
I don't know.
let's
No,
just
I don't
agree,
fuck
it's gonna
that
be
shit
one
down.
of you two. Probably
No.
gonna be Nitro
Huh?
if I had to guess.
Fuck you.
See, the thing is that the reason why this is fucked up is I didn't want this lean. Like I've been drinking fucking lean all day, and now it's starting to kick in. I didn't want it to kick in this early.
Okay, whatever.
Should've ate
It doesn't-
something.
It doesn't matter now.
So, what's our topic for today?
So we are going
I
to be
forgot.
talking about the sub glitch. Obviously, that happened a couple days ago. So
Yep.
I mean, I'll lead us for the three people who don't know. There was a glitch exploit used by a bunch of people a couple days ago, where you subscribe to someone and you unsub, and it counts your unsub for 2. So people would lose.
And this is something anyone can do.
Yep, anyone could do it, basically, for about... I mean, it's probably been happening for months, but until... it didn't get, like, out of control until you... couple days ago when Keemstar exposed it. Keemstar exposed, by the way. But... Yeah, so a bunch of people took advantage of it. It happened to me. A couple of guys decided to do it to me, and I went down to 0 subs.
That's horrible.
I lost like
I only
40
went down, like,
subscribers
50.
because one of my subs did it to me, and he thought like, oh, it's so funny, and then he couldn't resub to me, and I'm like, joke's on
See,
you.
all right. The problem I have with this is I didn't think really anything of it. I always thought it was just a visual thing, but then I was talking to Dead on Dave on his show, and he was saying how what if it wasn't just a visual glitch? What if every single time somebody did this, people actually got unsubbed? You know, it's like every single time you do this, another one of your subs is just gone, like out of the window. That would
Yeah,
just
exactly,
that like I freaking hate Tana. She annoys me. I made a video on her. By the way, go check out my videos. It's pretty good.
Shut your
Link in the
goddamn mouth.
description.
There's I hate her, but why does she really deserve to have her channel destroyed because people don't enjoy what she
Yes.
has to say?
Shut the fuck up, Jack. We're supposed to be trying to be reasonable
Yeah,
here.
we're-
and
this
then-
is
No,
this is the
fuck her.
reason.
Jack's not fucking reasonable.
She's a stupid cunt. Fuck her.
Yeah, but bro.
Okay.
Yeah, she is. I don't think anyone here will dispute that. But does
Okay,
she really
okay, let's
deserve
say
her
someone
career
like
destroyed
Leafy.
over it?
Let's say someone like
Yes.
Leafy.
Get
He
a
was
rear
losing
destroyed?
subscribers. All right. Let's just say someone like him. I don't like him. I don't hate him. How would you feel if he just all of a sudden lost his career?
Who? I don't know if
he
you're
already
talking about
did.
Yeah, fine. Go fucking work.
I got
Leafy?
news for
Are
you,
you kidding me?
Nitro,
He's
but
still
he-
making like 300,000, 400,000 views a video. That's not
Yeah,
a lost
I know,
career.
but still.
He's made millions.
No,
off
Leafy's
of YouTube.
He's not making.
Leafy's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like.
Teddy Mongoose isn't.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I don't
He
like
just-
about Leafy is his content. I mean, he's a great guy. Don't get me wrong, but that's off
Can't stand his
topic.
voice.
But how would you
I don't know
feel
if
if
he's a
all of a
great guy,
sudden his career just disappeared because some little Johnny was just making him lose all of his subscribers?
I know, and that's what I'm saying. Is even
So
I'd
probably
probably
look
make
at
a
his
video on it.
if it was people actually did get unsubbed, that's actually like disgusting that people are okay with like just destroying people's careers because they don't like them on a serious level.
Yeah, exactly.
Only if it happens to people who deserve
No,
it.
but-
That's the
okay.
only thing I'm saying.
I mean,
No one
if
deserves it.
No,
No,
a
some people
pedophile
deserve it.
deserves it. Somebody who's stupid
Yeah.
and a social justice warrior doesn't deserve it.
We don't know that Tana whatever her name is,
Yeah,
isn't
you
a
can say that
pedophile.
about anybody. I don't know that you're not a pedophile.
No, you know I'm not a pedophile.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't
I
want to
think
get
this
into
is the
any
second
Keemstar
podcast we talked about
exposed
pedophilia.
stuff, but
Okay.
no,
But-
I mean you can say
Or
that
we
about
just talk
anybody.
about the
Though.
glitch?
That's dumb.
I'm just joking. I don't give a shit about Tana Mongoose.
Okay. Well,
You guys take it so seriously.
yeah. Well, I am kind of honestly like a little bit. It actually does kind of make me mad that people are okay with doing this. Like I always thought it was a visual glitch, and I said that, and so I didn't really have that much of a problem with what you did. But there was a guy who simply doesn't like me because I have him blocked on Twitter because he's annoying. He took me down to like 0 subs, just because he doesn't.
Oh, and he
like
thought he
me.
was actually hurting
He
you.
had no idea that it was
I mean,
just.
that's gonna happen. They had power over you, so he was gonna utilize that power to hurt you in some way.
That's why I don't really have a problem with what Jack did, because he only did it like what 10 times or something like that. This Moose guy took me all the way down to 0 subs, like for no reason. And then so I DM him about it, and I'm like, dude, that was seriously screwed up. And then he gets all defensive, and he's like, no, it wasn't me. And I'm like, okay, maybe I was a little bit too harsh. Maybe I was wrong. And then I look at my email, and I see, because it sends you an email every time someone subs to you. I had like 50 emails from him that he subbed to me.
What a dumbass! He
I
left it
know.
public.
Fucking idiots.
Fail.
Yeah, I was mad, dude.
See, I knew it was bullshit because there was people going around with like negative 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
And so it was like, obviously it wasn't really,
Yeah,
it wasn't happening.
That's sort of where I was coming from. But there are people, I would say most of the people didn't think of this as a visual glitch and thought that people were actually getting them subbed, and did it maliciously to try and destroy people's careers.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm actually disgusted that people are okay with that.
Yeah, because well, when I saw Tana Mojo lose like maybe 300,000 subscribers, I was just like, haha, that's kind of funny. But then when I see her get her under 1 million, I was kind of thinking like, what if this is real? What if this actually happens? Like, even though I dislike her, I couldn't see her career just completely gone like that. Like, that's not the kind of person I am. I don't like seeing people's careers just go and their source of income just gone and then just being practically screwed over. I think that's just an evil, malicious thing.
I mean,
but obviously,
Even if they got their whole career from being fucking like cancerous themselves.
no, I wouldn't say Tana Mojo herself.
Well, I'm not
is
saying her specifically, but you're classifying her as everyone. This is like an everyone group, not just her specifically, but as a person that, like, say, Matthew Santoro has made a career of plagiarizing. Well, we're going to get into him in a little while, but Matthew Santoro's made a career of plagiarizing other people's hard work. Do you not think that he deserves to lose some of that, or if not, pay that money back to the people that originated the work?
How often did he plagiarize though?
I think he plagiarizes every fucking time he uploads a video, and he
I don't know.
muted me. So
Well, I don't think he's. See, well, no. Now I'm pretty sure he still does it, but he acknowledges it and admits it and puts like the sources in the description now. But he wasn't doing that
No,
before.
the sources are false. The sources
they?
are false. Yes, they're not to the sites that he got his original information from. Who would give away the keys to the kingdom? If he gave away his information, hundreds upon millions and thousands of other fucking YouTubers would copycat his shit and probably do it better than him, but not have as white of teeth. And I want to punch him right in his perfect little white fucking teeth.
You know what's funny though? I do agree with Matthew Santoro on one thing. It hasn't been 3 years, but like, why all of a sudden did you bring it up now?
I didn't
Because
get
it's
that
been
either.
like a
That
year or
was a
so.
little random. It seemed to me.
I mean, it's cool that he responded to you.
I don't think it's cool. I think he's a fucking cuck.
No, I think the situation is cool that he responded to you.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I think it gave me a narrative for my next day's video.
Gave you a
even
little
though
bit
my
of
shit
his,
is like the rest of mine,
juice.
but,
That is
he
true.
didn't even give me no juice really, because like his audience, I don't want any of his cancerous fucking audience. If they're buying into his shit, I mean, I understand they don't go to him because they know he plagiarizes or whatever, or they don't give a shit if he does. He provides it in an entertaining way because of how fucking TV-esque he is. He's literally got a company now, and he runs his channel like a fucking TV program.
Yeah, but
it's ridiculous how
getting back
much
to
it's
the
changed.
sub glitch, I still don't think that it's, even with Matthew Santoro, that his career should be destroyed. I mean, I think that he should absolutely have to, pay some sort of fine or whatever. I mean, it really was only 6 months ago no, a little more than that, but when Grade A Under A exposed it, it was less than a year ago. So I don't really get where he's coming from with 3 years, but
He's guilty conscience.
yeah, I absolutely think that he should have to pay some sort of fines and stuff. I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I don't think he still plagiarizes, like, because it would be super easy to find out about now, considering how many people are just like must just be watching him and making sure he's not doing anything like that. I think it would be too risky for him at this point to do it, and I think that's why his channel is pretty much dying, is because he's not entertaining. Like, he totally ripped off these lists, and people are starting to see, like, he's not entertaining at all. He's boring.
Off topic for 1 second. Have you noticed that after the sub glitch, that people were ended up with more subs than they had?
Yeah, Scarce gained like
Like-
200,000.
Well, he's still at 200,000. I had a few more than what I had, and I've been noticing weird stuff's been going on for a few months. I'm thinking that he's been over 3 mil for a while, and it's just whatever YouTube was fucking doing was like keeping sub counts.
Well, yeah,
down.
again, I think it's been like this for months.
Yeah.
Since people started losing subs every time they upload. I think
Well, I
I think that's part of the glitch. I mean,
I would lose subs randomly, gain them back exactly like in a few days. I'd lose like 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 subs. A few days later, gain them all back instantly. Almost like YouTube is, trying to clear them, trying to go through them to see if they're real or something, taking them away and giving them back. YouTube's doing something, and they're just not telling us what it is.
They never do.
Yeah,
What do you mean
it's been-
YouTube telling something straight up? That's
Yeah,
never gonna happen.
Exactly. No,
Yeah.
they will never do that.
And this time,
That's not. They don't give a
this
shit.
time they had to, because it was so fucking obvious.
Yeah.
And they
a
still
lot of
kind of
people make
lied.
videos.
It was more than 2 subs per unsub. It was like 3 or 4.
no, I'm pretty sure it was just 2.
It was a 2-for-1
Yeah.
deal. is
I
what
don't
they
think it
referred to
was.
it
I
as.
think it was more than 2 per one. 3 or 4.
I don't know about that, maybe, but
And even Honor the Call brought that up too. He said the same thing. He's like, it seems like it's more than 2 per one.
yeah,
It just seems
I
a
don't
lot
know.
more than that.
But regardless, people still. I mean, YouTube screwed up a ton.
Yeah.
But I have more of an issue with the people who abused it. That people couldn't be responsible and just tried to destroy people's careers, dude. Just because they don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to go back to this Matthew Santoro thing. I don't think Matthew Santoro should lose his career because of some random little kid on the
No.
internet. If YouTube wants to step in and do something, that's understandable, but it shouldn't be some, person that found this, hey, I found this sub glitch. No, he shouldn't lose his career
Yeah,
because
he
of
should
that.
lose his.
That's stupid.
I mean, I want to see. There are certain people who I want to see like crash and burn, but I want to see it.
I wanna see it done
I
legitimately.
don't want to see it done by a bunch of people who think they're edgelords by,
They have the power to do it, so they're utilizing that power.
Yeah.
I don't find that fair.
I'd love to see DB Nation die. I hate them.
Yes.
that?
I can.
I'd like to see
I
Blasphemous
can
See,
stand
I
by
love
that.
Glass.
Blasphemous HD needs to go. Fuck
I love
Blasphemous. and
Glass.
his fucking
He may have a
walkers.
whopper head, but he's cool.
Him and his weird ass friend that he puts on
Which
the fucking
one?
streams. every now and
Chavez
then.
or I forgot the other guy's name.
I
love them.
I
They're
don't
both
know their
cool.
names.
I mean, I would love to see Ragnar.
You know what, Snaggle? You're just
I'm just
racist.
Oh.
You're just a racist.
I'm
That's
not
what it is.
racist, you fuck. Whatever.
I know Assassin's are racist.
Nah.
I'm just joking.
Yes.
Of course.
Of course he is. He tweets the N-word every like
I
30
know,
seconds.
like he gets off to or
Start to,
something.
Snaggle's a racist. Twitter.
Awkward pause.
Yep.
Right.
Water break.
The racist card shit.
Huh?
Social justice warriors.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have any Hillary supporters on our
Awkward
podcast,
pause.
so we don't have to worry.
Well, I voted for her, but I didn't like it that I had.
Yeah, no, but you're not a Hillary
No,
supporter.
no.
There are plenty of people who voted for Trump that
Mm.
aren't Trump supporters. They were just voting
So-
against Hillary.
What? Why the fuck did Lena not take care of her porn problem before she started?
Well, that's the thing
blasting
is
that
I
she's
don't
gonna do porn in a million shows?
know if that her porns were even up before she made this video. I think people just might have had them, but it's like I think people started uploading them after she became famous. But obviously, people had them from Snapchat somehow.
I would have done the same
Yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's gonna be doing Snapchat porn.
Uh,
I mean,
No, she's just stupid. Like she doesn't get that. When you put it on the internet, it's there. It's out there. But it fucking worked. She's at like 600K subs now.
Yeah,
that's so, I don't understand.
mean,
I need to start saying
what I
that
don't
shit in my fucking
understand
videos.
is there are millions of these that you can find online. Why do you need to subscribe to somebody to get one? I don't really understand it. Like why?
That tells you what the predominant audience of
Yeah,
YouTube
it's a
is.
bunch
It's
of
fucking
virgin
kids.
teenagers who see a hot girl in clothes and they want to see what her naughty parts look like.
I know.
Oh, disgusting. What was it, Snaggle? Slab of black ice that
A
someone decided
slap of black ice.
not to
Not
finish.
finished
That's
drilling.
a
Yes.
spot on fucking detail of her pussy.
Everybody watching this, don't look up
No.
her shit. Trust me. Take my word on that. You could probably
Well, if
take
you're-
everyone
if you're
else's word
curious,
on
But
that.
make sure to watch my video when it comes out.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to see it.
No, I found some brand new evidence of or a brand new video of her doing it. So be ready
Oh,
for that in my
jeez.
new video. I'm gonna show it all.
Had to be a new position because these two other guys got. Well, they both got the face getting rammed. One of them.
No, it's a brand new video.
actually
Nobody's
her getting
seen
it
it
from
before.
How do you
back
know no
end.
one's seen it though?
Because
shit, then you got executive.
because
It's only got 3
Oh,
views
okay.
on Pornhub.
Um,
You filmed it?
See, I was on her side because I'm always on the whore side first because I'm pro whore, and so I'm all cool with whores being whores. But then when she came out with that clueless social justice warrior video about slut shaming, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make fun of you because you're just fucking stupid. Like you don't think you put your pussy out there, people are gonna judge you, and you just live with it and you move on.
Yeah, I mean, there's like I don't really but even her, I don't want to see her career destroyed either. I mean, I want to see her taken down legitimately.
Well, her pussy's obviously been destroyed. What's wrong with her career getting
Yeah.
destroyed?
God, and
I mean, we keep going off track. We probably already lost like 90% of the people watching. So
Well, if we held on to 200, like however long the longevity was in our last episode, with it being so fucking all over
yeah,
the
our
place, I think
our
we'll
first
hold on to some
episode.
people.
it was okay.
oh, by the way, no, but it was okay for a first episode, but like especially
are you
the
kidding me? I said
That's
like
your fault,
fucking
man.
6
Like-
words.
yeah you said yeah
Yeah.
talk more then.
Fuck you, I'm doing so right now.
Okay, no one
Do something
talk and
about
just
it.
let Nitro. We got like I think 20
Man, I
minutes
was
left.
having a drink. Fuck.
Okay,
I'll leave
Wait,
this
what
on.
we're talking
are we
about
at?
Lena the Plug Pussy,
Having a
I'm at almost 20 minutes.
and her butthole
Yeah.
That's
looks
just
like she
disgusting.
doesn't wipe.
Ugh,
She's-
I don't like
Fucking
Star
But
Nutella
Trek.
she
sandwich.
sucks. Her new tits, right? Her
Yeah,
fake
that's
ones. There's only a
off-brand,
few
bro.
videos
It's
with her
not even
fake
Nutella,
tits in
that's
it.
off-brand.
They just look like someone like put softballs in her chest.
Yeah.
I hope that she got her nipples fixed.
No,
at
there's-
least. Jesus Christ, they look like
Yeah.
you know you got an air pocket in a pancake and you're cooking it.
Ugh.
No,
And it
she is.
explodes?
Her
That's what it
pussy is
looks
just.
like.
It's straight up purple.
Oh,
And that's
just oh no!
Like you remember you
Look, just
remember,
imagine
like,
blue
4 years
waffle,
ago
but
when everyone
black.
was making that joke about to look
Blue
up blue waffle. That's basic.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
hers is black
Like-
waffle.
Burnt waffle.
All right. let's get back on track. Next thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot we were
Zapti.
talking about him.
Ooh.
Zapti, however you
Zapti.
say it.
Now
No, we
we
don't.
gotta be like super careful about this topic. 'cause
Pedophile.
It's honestly a sensitive topic in my opinion.
No, sociopath.
It's
Rapist.
sociopath, not psycho.
Sociopath, yeah.
Now, okay, the only thing I really want to touch on is this whole pedophilia thing. Now, everyone's saying like, "Oh, he's a pedo because
Doesn't make him a
he's 20
pedophile.
and he's dating some 16-year-old girl." But legally, legally, he's not. Age of consent, because if I'm not mistaken, he lives in Ohio, and the girl's 16, and that's the age of consent. And that's what makes me really upset, because everyone's going around calling him some sort of pedophile.
Right.
Well, number one,
Because of our,
it's legal.
Go ahead.
It's legal, number one.
Yeah.
And number two, the girl's 16. She's going to know better. It's not like she's 12 or something. Now, if this was something where Zaptai was 16 himself and the girl was 12, then yeah, I'd be a little upset. But fast forward, the girl's 16 now. She knows better.
Yeah, see,
And that's
the
why I don't
issue
get...
is that even on the podcast, they said that it's legal in his state. Like they literally said
Yeah.
that. They said we're not calling him a pedophile or whatever, because it's legal in his state. So like everybody Pyrocynical brings up a good point in his Reddit post too. It's like everybody is sort of like throwing around the sociopath term way too much. If it was taken, if the term was completely taken away, it would be a completely different situation.
Yeah. That's what I mean about talking with sensitivity or whatever. I mean, I don't normally do that a whole lot, but yeah, with sociopathy, yeah, it's kind of a different topic, and I don't think people realize it because they throw it around so
Well, and
lightly
regardless
and
of whether
they
or
don't
not
really know what
16
they're
is
talking
legal,
about.
it still doesn't make you a pedophile. A pedophile is being attracted to prepubescent girls. So 16 is... There's another word for being interested in like
Yeah,
14,
exactly.
15, and 16-year-old girls.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was. But it's not pedophile. It's like that little kids. It's statutory rape,
It's just
yeah,
more
but
statutory.
Even if
rape,
whether or not it's statutory rape or not,
yeah.
it's not a pedophile. I don't remember what it's called when you're interested in like young teenage girls. I don't remember what that's called, but it's not pedophile. But people are calling everyone a pedophile too much anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keemstar's a pedophile.
Yeah, I know. It happens
Yeah.
all the time. And
It's such a thrown around word now, dude.
Start
Like everybody's
exposed.
just throwing the word around.
We're gonna make the
Whether
Keemstar
it's gonna
Exposed
make
videos
Zapti
popular
know-
again, or what?
no,
Everyone
I,
hop on those
if-
trends.
Dude, anyone who makes a
Yeah.
Keemstar Exposed video now is just freaking a retard.
Unless
He's
you have
never gonna
something
die.
actually
Yeah.
new.
Yeah, if they have
Yeah,
something like
it's a cockroach.
completely new that like Keemstar's been like I don't know, like jerking off into all his wife's underwear, and like so now she's pregnant. Unless someone comes out with something crazy like that, there's no reason for him anymore.
Well, I saw one the other day, or not the other day, a couple weeks ago. I think it was the Frankie Project. He made a video
Yeah.
on Keemstar, and it was him saying the
multiple
N-word again.
times.
It was a completely different clip.
You fucking stupid
yeah, but
bitch.
well, the problem is there's really no context to it. It's just
That's
him
what it
saying
is every
nigger,
time.
nigger.
That's what it is every single
Yeah.
time. They say, "Oh my
Well, that's how these
gosh,
people
he's
get
so
all
Yeah,
these
he
views.
was
and
just
it's
trying to be a dick. He was just trying to be mean,
Yeah.
which worked. It pissed everyone off.
That was
well,
spot on.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to talk
Alex?
about Keemstar
Wait, Alex?
right now.
Oh, Alex.
We need to talk about
I know what you're talking about.
sociopaths.
He's on Blog TV with his hands up.
Um,
Oh, speaking of Alex, did anyone even understand a word he was saying? Like, I actually need subtitles.
no,
Right,
dude.
so I've
Oh
been
my God.
talking to
This- it sounded like
Zaptime
a
recently, and I'm
like, God,
This isn't a, like
like he
a
has
no
peanut butter in his
fuckers
mouth.
like. This isn't a no fuckers like. I need Russian
are you talking
subtitles meme. No, like I legitimately couldn't understand a word he was
well,
saying.
I
mean,
could understand.
No.
The podcast.
Alex?
I'm Alex. You know,
Oh, I've never seen it.
the
I know
Hobbits.
very little about the
when
situation.
they
Hot
when
Ones
they
too.
were when
No.
they brought him on. You didn't even watch it? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I finished it, but I definitely watched a good portion of it. And I mean,
I finished it.
they yeah, I mean, we don't. Keemstar's been saying on Twitter like, oh, Zaptai did nothing wrong. Like, the problem I have with that is, what would they gain from just betraying their friend and ending their podcast? Because they're not going to get views from, or they're going to get views and attention from it, but not more views than they would have if they kept the podcast going. It would have worked out for them better in the long term. Like, they really had nothing to gain from this, if you really think about it.
Well, the problem is, they all tried to speak on Zaptai's behalf. Now, I know Alex said he's a good friend with Zaptai, but we didn't get an actual official statement from Zaptai himself, and that was my huge issue with that podcast, and that was why I could hardly watch the thing. I mean, I finished it, but it just made me kind of disgusted that they were talking about, sensitive subjects,
he wasn't even there to defend himself. That's
Exactly.
the issue with it. If they're really such good friends, then like they said that Zaptai said that he didn't even know it was coming out. So
yeah.
I mean, they
Yeah.
didn't even
Well,
tell him. They didn't even warn him. And they say 4 days. 4 days is not a long enough time to know about all this
Yeah.
stuff and to really be able to make a sensible decision. Because when you just find out about something, you're gonna be very rash. You're not gonna really think about everything you're saying. It's like 4 days is not enough time to really think about everything that went on.
Yeah. Well, and the thing with Zaptai was he was so hard on himself. He was saying stuff like, I kind of deserved this. They were right. And I'm just kind of thinking like, no, Zaptai, they weren't right. They never asked you about it. They never asked if you were okay.
Well,
and they never actually got him like professional
See, when
help.
that happens, that's where I kind of think like maybe they, because they were saying how sociopaths they only act how they think people would want them to act. So
Yeah.
that to me feels like he's doing exactly what everybody wants him to do. So that makes me sort of lean towards the other guys a little bit. I mean, this is really like tricky situation that we.
So I don't get it. Why are
right now.
people calling him a sociopath? That part I don't understand.
Well, I don't know a whole lot.
Well, because he's they said that he's diagnosed as a sociopath, which
Well, how do they know that?
He can't feel human empathy, is what they were saying. Well, they just said that that he told them.
So they're just talking about personal shit he tells them?
To any of the claims they make.
Well, then that's kind of shitty.
Basically. Well, yeah, and he wasn't there to defend himself. So I mean, it's really, it's.
Kind of think he wanted it that way,
and
though.
if Zaptai, here's another thing: if Zaptai and Alex were really such good friends, why was he never a guest on the podcast before this? I mean, you'd think you'd have your best friends on there first. But they had people that, I mean, I don't even think they knew very well on the podcast, and they
had a lot of people on
I think I have seen them nuggets.
But it's good for us that it ended, because now we can go
we can take their
tell
place.
everybody about this great new podcast.
We can leech.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, for the viewers, I don't know if I said this earlier, but I've been DMing with Dead on Dave Productions, so he might.
And I'm still working on PewDiePie.
Podcast. So
he's busy.
Yeah.
He's really busy.
No, shut up.
And I am going to see if Chubbs. Yeah, we got to pay $50,000 to his manager to have PewDiePie on. So we're trying to get the money together.
Yeah, donations are appreciated. Link to our Patreon in the description.
Yeah, we need to raise $50,000. We'll need to get $50,000, and then I'm going to talk with Chubbs soon and see if he's willing to jump on as well as a guest. So
okay, well
that'll be good.
I just DM'd Comedy Shorts Gamer.
I'd like to talk to him about Frankie, because Frankie's a friend of mine.
So waiting on a response for that. So,
and I know some things about Frankie that Comedy Shorts Gamer might want to hear.
Oh,
I wouldn't say anything.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know
Frankie?
anything about
He's
Frankie. I don't think I've ever watched a single one of his videos.
After we recorded our first one,
I thought you had a podcast.
He went fucking AWOL. I never heard from him again. I haven't talked to him since. And then he deleted his Discord. He deleted all of his tweets off of Twitter, and he stopped uploading to the Frankie Project. Oh yeah, I think he still follows me though. He did.
He changed his name on Twitter too.
Good.
Well, he didn't change his ad tag. He might still follow me. I don't even know. I haven't talked. Yeah, he changed. It's like Frankie something. It's not Frankie
Right.
Project anymore.
I think he still follows me.
It's his
But
ad
no,
tag
but
is still.
I guess we're not
at
doing the
Frankie
podcast.
Project,
I don't
He's
know.
now like Frankie trademark something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
Well,
man.
the guy, heck yeah,
Like,
like he seemed irritated with me
you still got
because
us,
he's
though.
like
You still
a big
got us.
YouTuber and
You
he's
still got
gone
us,
through
scrubs.
things, and he would always sort of imply like you're a small YouTuber. Why are you here? Like he was kind of seems like a nice guy, but kind of a dick at the same time. You know, heck yeah, don't you?
Yeah.
Just yeah, they're okay.
I have not watched his videos, to be honest.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, before you mentioned.
Oh well, he was mentioned on Drama Alert. His channel was hacked by Trap Nation, or someone. He doesn't like to talk about it because he also like has ties with Trap Nation. But his channel was hacked by like Trap Nation and stuff, and they like stole his ideas. He thinks he's the reason for fucking Musical.lys and shit. He thinks after they stole his after they hacked into his channel and deleted it, they did steal his ideas. He was on Drama Alert, and though that's all real. But he thinks that like Musical.lys was created from him for his success.
Dude, see, I don't.
Well, if that's the case, fuck him.
Dude, people who do that are
Get his
so
cock out of his
freaking
own
dumb.
mouth.
Like, Nitro made that video on Mr. NoobTube. Mr. NoobTube literally thinks that he has around 2,000 subs. Mr. NoobTube literally thinks that Rags owes his 160,000 subs to NoobTube.
That's so
Because
stupid.
he's
Dude,
like,
no,
you've
I
made
don't understand
videos
that.
on me for like 2 years, so obviously all
Right.
your success is based off of me. Even though like he's only made like 3 videos on him, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I do not like Rags, but God, Mr.
But he's not as bad as
NoobTube is so bad,
He's horrible.
so bad.
No, because he has this tactic. Every single video, he makes some stupid title that'll get the PC gamers to come back to his videos, just click on them, give them more views, potentially more subs. Well, the reason these people sub is because they think, oh, hey, cringy channel, might as well sub and come back and get my daily dose, you
Yeah,
know?
I mean,
That's why people
you
subscribe.
literally got like 2 dislikes on your video, and he got like 25 on
Yeah,
his.
both of them. Yeah,
Such a
exactly.
loser. But
Snaggle,
going
you
back
dick.
to Zaptai, since we keep getting off track again.
Stop getting us off track.
What the fuck ever?
But the problem is that maybe these guys did have something to gain that I'm not seeing here. Maybe they were just in it for the attention they were going to get, which is possible. But I don't feel like they were 100% lying about him. But I do have a big issue with just sharing private stuff. And 4 days is not enough time. Like, even if they were on Skype with him all day, every day, since they found out, that's still not enough time to try and, like, help him. That's not a good way to help him, is by exposing him in a podcast and ending it and basically stop being friends with him after 4 days.
Well, I don't think they really did it for attention because, well, they were getting nothing but negative attention. They even disabled the ratings on their video, so I don't think they were doing it for attention. Now, I don't know the motive behind that, but, you know, I definitely don't think it was for attention.
They don't have any proof, which is a big issue for me. It was a big issue when, like, I believed sort of Nick Cash when he exposed Leafy, but
Yeah.
he didn't show any proof.
Mm-hmm.
He showed, like, I think Skype conversations was all he showed, and everybody just ran with it as if it was 100% confirmed fact. Almost no.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but
because-
did you watch?
There was no proof, or virtually
Well,
none.
that
None that was like.
Sorry, you keep interrupting me, but no, the reason why his video did so good was because that was like 2 weeks after iDubbbz video, so everyone was on this whole Leafy hate bandwagon, and so they saw another video from a semi-big YouTuber, and they were just like, hey, this is something I could get behind, and then they just kind of, followed it. And I'll admit it, I'm one of those people, because now I'm starting to realize that Nick's video, it wasn't really well put together, it wasn't really well thought out, and he's just kind of making up bullshit. And I don't know if I already brought up this point, but the whole $20 thing, how he was too scared to ask and get a better price or whatever.
Right.
He was, and then goes after Leafy like it's his fault or something.
Yeah, I mean, and again, like we talked about, no, we didn't talk about it on this podcast. We talked about it earlier, but Nick Cash is just such a passive pussy. Like he can't like confront people when he knows like they're doing something wrong. Like he was on his stream. For most people don't know this, I was watching his stream and he was talking about how he pre-ordered the new Kingdom Hearts game, and basically they like GameStop like totally dicked him over, and he couldn't get his new Kingdom Hearts game, and they wouldn't give him his money back. So he doesn't talk to any GameStop employees about it or like confront the manager or whatever. He goes and sells his whole PS4 just like a little kid would like go throw away their like toy because it broke or whatever. He just goes and sells his whole PS4 and everything just because he can't be enough of a man to go up and say, "Hey, I paid for this. Give me my money or give me my game." Like if they can't just
Nick obviously
not give you
lied about Leafy when he said Leafy never shouted him out. That was a blatant lie. But did you guys see the baited with Leafy? When they asked Leafy if what Nick said was true, they asked him several times. Every single time Leafy said, "I don't think so." Now, is that the answer that you would give if someone asked about a lie that was being told to you?
I don't think so. Like, I know that's like I've met a few like really huge liars. That's what they always say. They don't just say no. Like I'm not a person who lies. I almost never lie.
Jew.
I say no. Cunt. I say
I don't think so.
Dude, shut up. I'm not a racist, you nigger. But I was
wow.
Like people who lie, they don't people who don't lie, you can tell by the way they say it. They just say no. What are you talking about? People who lie, it's like, well, I don't think so. They're very like wishy-washy a little bit when you that's how you can tell a lot of people are lying.
Yeah. When Leafy said I don't know about 3 or 4 times to that question, I was like, oh yeah, he's lying. It makes total sense. That's why Leafy did what he did to Keem. That just makes sense to me. And then when he's like, I don't know, it might be true, might not be. He basically said that. I'm like, okay, well, it's true.
Yeah, I mean,
well, no, obviously it wasn't, but that thing alone,
I don't think 100% of the things Nick said were true. I think a lot. I think he told the truth about.
Well, no, the Leafy shouting him out thing was a straight up lie.
But I'm sure
Leafy shouted him out multiple times. I was a fan of Hey Watch Your Mouth way before Leafy, and I remember I started watching Leafy right around the time when Nick started, collabing with them, and I remember Leafy shouting him out. I remember that. I remember it happening multiple times. What are you doing, Snaggle?
Yeah. So, guys, we did actually get a sponsor known as Mack Weldon, and we got some new underwears to give you guys.
Skip Mark Weldon.
Isn't it Mark Weldon?
Mark, I don't know, but yeah, we got this new sponsor. If you go and use code Nitro, you will get
Am I getting paid for this?
10% off your first order of underwear. Like, they breathe really well. They're just really great.
You racist.
Jack isn't getting anything. But
fuck you, Jack.
And Nitro's not getting anything because he's Canadian, so he can't use his credits.
Fuck
but me and Snaggle are gonna get some of this good underwear.
Yep, I'm gonna get the anti-stench because homies be working hard all day. My nuts be stinking, so I need to make sure they don't stick. It's anti-stick technology. It comes built in with deodorant. You shake your dick back and forth, and it releases a powder substance. So it's just fresh all fucking day. It's great.
Oh, hey, can everyone check out my audiobook too? There's this really great website. Wait, is that all I have to say and I get $10,000? What? No way.
Oh yeah, and Crunchyroll gives the best Crunchy rolls. They're so
How
crunchy.
crunchy though? Like on a scale
And try out our loot box.
Like ice cream to Doritos. How crunchy are they?
The chick that has the eye twitch when she bites on her Doritos. That's the
Yeah.
crunchy. The fucking meme. It's a little girl that was like biting her Cheeto and her eye goes. I can't even. Yeah, you have to actually see it.
I'm gonna try and get.
Anything else you guys?
I'm gonna try and get Tommy.
Yeah, this one was certainly
Matthew Santoro's a
this one-
plagiaristic hoe.
Yeah, Matthew.
Knowledge wheel's
I think
actually
I think we're all
plagiarizing well.
I don't think he's
unanimous
boring.
on
I
this.
think he's a plagiarizer.
Matthew Santoro is a boring plagiarizer.
Yes.
He's boring.
He is
I don't think
entertaining.
he's
I'll give him that. I think he's just I think he used to be to me. I think he still is. Obviously, he's holding on to a large audience.
Yeah, that'd be
but
fun.
he is a scum. He's a scumbag, and he needs to fucking use more hair gel.
Yeah, maybe then it'll finally grow back.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if that's by choice or if it's actually
No,
if that's just how he is. But he doesn't look like he has stubbles and shit. It looks like it's naturally
I
bald.
don't think is anybody really like. I mean, I always thought that people would just completely shave their head, like if they're bald all the way on the top, they'll just completely shave their heads because it looks worse. I mean, he's only like 20 something. I can't imagine he's naturally
Well,
bald.
my
like
dad
that.
was bald.
Yeah, my
at that-
stepdad
he
started
was
bald
bald
in
at
his
18.
20s.
I
I'm
guess I
gonna
don't
try
know.
and
I
get
think
I think
Tommy
we're
and
boring.
it's
C2010
like
on.
kind of hereditary. Alright, that sounds good.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, dude, he would actually be a
Oh,
good
That shouldn't
guest.
be
He
too
would
hard.
actually
If-
be a good guest.
I could
Dude,
could
he's
probably help you
he's
do that.
subscribed to me on YouTube. No joke. He's subscribed. No, I
No, he
will send
isn't.
you the picture. He's subscribed to me.
Pewdie.
No joke.
What?
what? And
It's actually him. It has a check mark and
PewDiePie
everything.
It's not
subscribed
like
to me.
some dude.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
I
So
think-
he's-
I
he's-
have
That's
no
on me
idea
right
why
now.
he's
Sub to me. Assassin is sub to me.
Bye.